Hey guys and gals, we are back with another episode of Comics and Sweet Tea. Got some great stories for you today. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, get those notifications so you'll know when we're airing. Um, Took a little time off. We'll come back next week with the Kickstarter episode. Just wanted to give you guys an update on that. We're about 88% funded with Bounty. It's still going strong. We got 5 days left to go to get that thing back. That's my new sci-fi comic. If you want to jump in and back that, please do. I'll have the link down in the description where you can go straight to it and support. If not, please share. Help us spread the word. Share it all your socials to help get the eyes on this thing and help us get this thing funded. Um, I hope you guys have had a great week. Um, we got, like I mentioned earlier, we've got quite a few stories this week. We'll jump off into that. Um, One of these in particular, let's see. Um, Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it together here. Um, we'll get it here. The first one in particular, I don't know if you guys knew this. I didn't know this. There's a Nova series planned. I know it's been rumored, but nobody really knew if it was coming or not. Well, apparently it is. We will be getting a Nova series soon on Disney Plus. Um, let's get into that. Let's see. Some of the news. Seven actors who could play the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Richard Rider in an upcoming series. With rumor, now this is coming from Comic Book News. It says, with rumors swirling about Marvel Studios' plans for a Nova TV series, we're looking at more than half a dozen actors we think would be the right fit to play the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Richard Rider. If recent reports are to be believed, Marvel Studios and Marvel Television are moving full steam ahead with a Nova TV series. The current expectation is that we'll see Richard Rider lead a team of heroes to do battle with the Nihilists after he unleashes his annihilation wave. Rumor has it Kevin Feige is open to casting an actor of any ethnicity as the fan favorite cosmic hero. While we've heard nothing about Nova's likely age, that means he could be an experienced spacefarer or a rookie embarking on his first mission. In this feature, we take a look at some of what we believe are the most exciting casting possibilities for the MCU's Nova, from veteran Hollywood actors to rising stars, and some names you may not expect to see here. We're sure you'll have something to say. All right. Asher Angel is one on their list. Angel is best known for his role as Billy Batson in the Shazam movies. However, by the time the sequel Fury of the Gods rolled around, most agreed that he'd become an even better fit for the teenager's superhero alter ego than Zachary Levi. The 22-year-old is on the cusp of a breakout role, and Nova could be it. In the comics, the hero acquired the power of the Nova Corps when he was just a teenager, and Angel would do a great job playing a version of Richard who isn't a seasoned but is now used to using his powers. Okay, Bill Skarsgård. That seems to be a name that's on everybody's lips here lately. Rumor has it Nosferatu star is being eyed for an MCU role after his brief stint voicing Crow in Eternals. While Skarsgård has become known for transforming into characters like Pennywise the Clown and Count Orlok, an action hero would be a great way to shake that off. At 34, he'd be a fine choice for a version of this character who has spent the better part of a decade. Remember, Thanos laid waste to the Nova Corps in the late 2010s, protecting the cosmos. This would be a great way to shake off the Crow, too. Jamie Dornan. Yes, Dornan is best known for starring in the 50 Shades movies, but if you've seen him as a serial killer in the BBC's The File or his standout role in Belfast, you'll be aware that there's much more to the Irish actor than just Christian Grey. Dornan would be phenomenal as a seasoned Nova. Remember, the character will be doing battle with Annihilus, and somewhere down the line is likely to be Sam Alexander's mentor. Of note is the fact Dornan has previously met with Kevin Feige, so he's on Marvel Studios' radar. Taron Egerton. It feels like Edgerton's name is constantly showing up in these lists. There's a good reason for that. Not only is he an immense talent, but his taking on a lead role in a Marvel or DC project is long overdue. Placing a series like this on the hugely talented Welshman's shoulders would be a wise move on Marvel Studios' part. Whether it's Kingsman, Rocketman, or Blackbird, Edgerton never fails to impress and could effortlessly become the new face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's see. Hayden Christensen. Yes, we're aware of what a left field choice this is, but bear with us. The actor's return to Star Wars and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ahsoka have been celebrated by fans, and rightly so. He did a terrific job in both projects, and a full-time return to acting would be wonderful to see. The Anakin Skywalker actor returning to outer space is admittingly a little on the nose, but as the most experienced member of the Nova Corps leading a team in action against Annihilus, we believe Christensen knocked this role out of the park as he delves into Richard's complexities. Well, personally, not a huge fan of Nova. I mean, that never have been. Tell me what you guys think. Who would you like to see? Give me your fan casting for Nova. Jump down in the comments and leave your thoughts, questions, or concerns. Would love to hear what you guys are thinking. Personally, like I said, not a huge fan of Nova, but I know a lot of folks are. We've got some other stories that we're going to get to. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Some more Secret Wars news. Rumor Avengers Doomsday lead characters have been revealed. Possible spoilers. Following the news that Doctor Strange will be absent from Avengers Doomsday, a new rumor claims to reveal the movie's lead characters, and there's some fantastic news for fans of a certain superhero team. The next Avengers movie haven't had the easiest of journeys to the big screen. Original plans called for them to be released in the same year, with Jeff Loveness of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania writing the Kang Dynasty, and Michael Waldron, Doctor Strange of the Multiverse of Madness, tasked with Secret Wars. Jonathan Major's personal and legal issues combined with a largely negative response to the Ant-Man threequel meant Kang the Conqueror was dropped as the MCU next big bad. And I think, personally, Loki Season 2 kind of put a bow on that and kind of wrapped that up rather nicely. The return of directors Joe and Anthony Russo and writer Stephen McFeely later transformed Avengers 5 into Avengers Doomsday, where Robert Downey Jr. will be the lead villain as Doctor Doom, and both Loveness and Waldron scripts have been scrapped. At last July's San Diego Comic Con, it was confirmed that the Fantastic Four First Steps leads will play a key role in the next Avengers movie. We don't know how much of Marvel's first family we'll see in Doomsday, but a new rumor suggests they'll be a major part of this battle with Doom. According to Insider at My Time to Shine, the 2026 release will primarily focus on the Fantastic Four, with Earth 616's Avengers not far behind. For fans who have complained about the foursome not being a crucial enough part of Victor Von Doom's story, this should come as a relief. Plus, with previous reports suggesting Tom Holland's Spider-Man will be one of the movie's leads, we're one step closer to finally getting that dream team up. And going a little more into that, it says earlier today, Benedict Cumberbatch confirmed Kang being pushed to one side means Doctor Strange will no longer appear in Avengers Doomsday. While we guessed the Fantastic Four was always set to appear, it makes sense for them to have a bigger role now Doom is the main antagonist. He goes on to say, he says, Feige and I have kept in touch. We're pals. Downey said last year. Favreau, Feige, and I have kept in touch. I'm close with the Russo brothers. We have other business we're doing. Susan and I were sitting down with Feige at one point, and he said, it just keeps occurring to me that if you were to come back, and Susan was like, wait, come back as what? Then we both realized over time that it was another thing that just disproves any doubt anyone could ever have about that guy. A very sophisticated, creative thinker about how can we not go backwards? How can we not disappoint expectations? How we can continue to beat the expectations? And he brought up Victor Von Doom. I looked up this character and I was like, wow. Later, Kevin goes, let's get Victor Von Doom right. Let's get that right. I can't say too much, but what is going on there right now is so beyond my expectations of what was possible, the actor added. Avengers Doomsday is set to be released May of 2026, with Avengers Secret Wars scheduled to arrive in May of 2027. And let's get a little more into that Benedict Cumberbatch interview. He confirms he won't be in Avengers Doomsday due to the Kang change, and teases his Secret Wars role. For the longest time, we heard that Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Doom would be, Doctor Strange would be a huge part of the next Avengers movies. Supposedly, the Sorcerer Supreme's actions throughout the multiverse would lead to him being branded a threat to all reality by Kang the Conqueror. The tepid response to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and Jonathan Majors firing following an altercation with his now ex-girlfriend led to Marvel Studios scrapping plans for Kang. Instead, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom will serve as the multiverse's saga's big bad. As a result, the Kang dynasty has become Avengers Doomsday, and Doctor Strange has been dropped from the movie. Talking to Variety, Cumberbatch confirmed that he won't appear in the 2026 movies before saying, Is that a spoiler? Fuck it. He'll later tell the trade that plans changed after major firing in the former. Let me put my glasses on. I tell you, it sucks getting old, you guys. Uh, Former Sorcerer Supreme's absence from Doomsday is down to the character not aligning with this part of the story. On the plus side, Strange will be in a lot of Avengers Secret Wars. Uh, the Russo brothers follow up to Doomsday and the Multiverse Saga's grand finale. They said we'd bet on that having something to do with him and heading off to a deal with an incursion, him and Clea. Um, the piece also confirms that Doctor Strange 3 is officially in the works for Cumberbatch, revealing he's quite central to where things might go. They are very open to discussing where we go next. Who do you want to write and direct the next one? What part of the comic lore do you want to explore so that Strange can keep evolving? He's a very rich character to play, the actor continued. He's a complex, contradictory, troubled human who's got these extraordinary abilities, so there's potent stuff to mess about with. It's been widely assumed that pretty much every MCU character will be part of these movies. However, if even a major player like Doctor Strange is absent from Doomsday, we can't discount the possibility that this battle with Doctor Doom will be a little smaller in scale than first imagined. Then again, the cast of Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four First Steps have both been confirmed for the movie, as has Tom Holland's Spider Man. With that in mind, it really may be as simple as Strange just not having a place in a story most fans expect to end with the creation of Battle World. The big question now is whether Marvel Studios intends to get Doctor Strange 3 in theaters before Avengers Secret Wars. You can hear from the actor about his reaction to learning Downey had been cast as Doomsday. If you click on comic book movies, you can go to that. So, anyway, a lot of news there. A lot going on. Ooh. So we got a lot going on with these movies. A lot of moving parts. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited that they got the Russo brothers back. And they've got one of the writers bringing McFeely back. Hopefully Marcus will come along before the end of it and they can team up together on this thing again, just like they did with Endgame and Infinity War. That's going to be a tough act to follow, you guys. I couldn't imagine the pressure that's going to be on these guys. But they always said, if they were to come back to Marvel, and if Marvel and Feige ever decided to do a Secret Wars movie, they warned it, that they had an idea. So the fact that all these things come about and Robert Downey Jr. being announced at San Diego Comic-Con to come back as Doom, they obviously have a plan. And they've had a plan for quite some time. And I don't know if you've heard about these rumors, but the Russos have also already stepped in to kind of guide these last few Marvel movies leading up and in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So they did the same thing with Infinity War and Endgame. So, we know how that worked out. So that's good, positive things. Fantastic news as far as I'm concerned. Hey, give these guys all the Marvel projects. That's where I stand on it. They they've got a proven track record. I mean, look at the Marvel projects they've been a part of, and I mean the old saying is the proof is in the pudding. I mean, everything they've touched has been pure gold as far as Marvel. Now, outside of Marvel, not so much, but time will tell. We'll see. Um, and I just realized that I dropped my overlay. But there we go. Uh, one more time, you guys. Wanted to show you this. Bounty is available. This is my first venture into sci-fi. Be sure to jump on the link in the description. Check out the project back if you like it. Even if you don't, guys, please do share on all your socials. Help us get the word out. Um, also, Jeff Schiller, comic book creator friend of mine, he has got a project going on Kickstarter as well. Be sure to check this one out too. The Public Defender. Um, it's live on Kickstarter right now. It says what happens when a stoner is bitten by a radioactive lawyer. Find out in this anthology of 16 stories about the Public Defender. I also have some artist friends that have been a part of this project as well. The show we did the other day, Adrian Cleric, he did a short story for this thing. Well, Jeff wrote it. Adrian did the artwork for it. But if you know Adrian's work, it's absolutely incredible. So he'll have one of the stories in this thing as far as artwork goes. Hey, jump on these projects, support indie, you guys. We're not the big two. We don't have all that. All we've got is you guys. And I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you've done for me through the years and allowing my projects to come to life. Share. Like I said, if you can't back, I understand things are tight these days. But do share. Help us get the word out there. And the ones that do back, thank you as well. I'm eternally grateful to you guys for the honor and the privilege of being able to bring these stories to you. Because if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't exist. Plain and simple. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. Well, anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure and tell somebody about the show. Um, let's get the word out there and keep growing this thing. Um, hope you have a blessed night. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. Um, that's the show, you guys. We'll see you next week.